Hello, everybody. Hello. Well, hello, everybody. It is Monday, January 4th, 4 p.m. I accidentally went live. And hello, Marjo Williams. You're the first to come in. You've been waiting, it says. But I'm glad you're here. I'm glad all of you are coming in. It's going to be a fun afternoon. Michael English is my special guest. But before he comes on with us, I want to sing with you a song that I was thinking of in the shower. In fact, it's one of the first songs Michael English and I ever sang together. Let's sing it a cappella, Church of Christ style. We're living below in this old sinful world. Hardly a comfort can afford. Sing it, y'all. Striving alone to face temptation sore. Where could I go but to the Lord? Sit up straight and sing with me. Where could I go? Oh, where could I go? Seeking a refuge for my soul, needing a friend to help me in the end. Brother, won't you tell me where could I go but to the Lord? You know what? I am so glad that 1,659 of y'all have tuned in on this Monday afternoon, and I'm glad you're here. Tracy Beach and Sharon Davis and Denise Dodgens Kirby and Susan Clayburger and Nancy and Nina Turnbull, and hello everybody coming in from all over the world. Hello world. I'm glad you're here, and I'm glad Michael English is here. He is finally, I see him, he's arrived. Ladies and gentlemen, Elvis is in the building. No, it's not Elvis. Ooh, can you imagine if Elvis was in the building?
Does he have to turn volume on?
I bet he has decayed at this point. All right, here he is, y'all. Sharing is caring. Now, if you're watching on Facebook, share. If you're watching on YouTube, please subscribe and like the video and do all that stuff. Yeah.
Hercules.
Michael English, how are you? I see you're here. Wait. Let me go to this. Hold on, we're professional. I am.
Yeah.
There he is.
There we go.
Hey, Michael.
Get that app where you get the wrinkles out.
You know what? Seriously, I don't know what they did, but this looks so much better than it did 5 minutes ago before they got the lighting right. But you show up and the lighting, the anointing, all of it's just
Isn't
right.
that something?
All in one
that
package.
happens all the time.
Just one package and one package. How are you? You look good.
Good. I feel good.
Yeah.
You look good.
Thank you.
I thought you'd have a mask on.
Well, I've got one when I go outside.
Let me see just real quick I've always wondered what you look like since it's been going on with a mask. Do you have something where you can
see? I've got the green screen, so this is sort of what it does. It just kind of disappears.
Oh my gosh. That's the best I've ever seen you look.
So, Michael, okay, I just met your new wife. Tell me, what's her name?
Well, her name is Tracy Ellis.
You had to think there for a minute, didn't
you? Yeah.
Tracy Ellis, she's beautiful.
Isn't she?
Yes.
Yes, and she, you know what? She's a chef, and she's a nurse.
And she's age appropriate?
Age appropriate,
oh,
finally.
You can't beat that. so tell me, are you out singing any at all? Are you hovering down? Have you gotten?
I'm bunkered.
Good. Have you gotten COVID yet?
No.
Good. Me either.
Thank God. You haven't?
Nope. But a lot of people I know have.
Yeah, I've lost a few friends over this stuff. It's crazy.
Isn't it something?
You know, and it's really weird how somebody 25 years old can get it and pass away, and somebody like Bill and Gloria can get it and get through it like it was nothing.
Well, now Gloria, she had a pretty tough go of it.
Did she? I didn't
Yeah.
know.
Bill was very
Because
nervous.
Bill said during the video, he said that she was fighting COVID, but she did the video anyway.
You know, they're always going to play it down, you know.
Oh, yeah.
Even when they die, they'll be dead 10 years before they'll let anyone know it.
Yeah, I'm sure.
You know, because but really, Bill was concerned for Gloria. He may or may not admit it, but I heard from reliable sources that he told a good friend, said, you know, I can't imagine losing her. I think that sense that, hey, this really could happen, this is real, you know.
Yeah.
So, but they're through it. They're fine. Everybody's good.
That's
So
great.
let's talk about this new Best of Michael English DVD that Bill Gaither has finally released, and it's about time. And
I'm telling you, right?
I've seen it. It's incredible because there's so much of me in it. And
Aha! Didn't you love that?
you know
I
what?
had to put it in there so it sell.
That's right. No, is how we started off on such a bad foot, and yet we became very close.
Yeah, I know. It's pretty crazy, isn't it?
It is so great. I love
I
how
just saw you walk in that first time, and I said, "There's no way that can sing."
And then you heard me, and you thought I was right.
Yeah, no.
But I learned it eventually, and I can blend now like flour in a cake.
Yes, you can, better than anybody I've ever sung with.
Oh, please, you're kidding.
No, I'm serious.
Well, I do love blending.
I know you do.
Well, don't
And
you?
what's so crazy about it is you didn't even know how to do harmony or parts or whatever when you first came, and then you end up loving it so
Oh,
much.
loving it. Oh, my gosh. But this isn't
There's
about
nothing
me.
like it.
This is about you. I want to know, when will the DVD or whatever is going to release? It's streaming, right?
Yeah, I'm not sure. I think in 2 weeks.
22nd.
I should have known that. The 22nd.
The 22nd of December. It will release
January.
on
December's gone, brother.
22nd of January. It will release on Gaither YouTube channel or what?
Yeah, it's just everywhere.
I bet you what he'll do. He'll do a premiere
Yeah,
where we can all comment, and
Yeah.
you'll be in there commenting, and yeah.
and it's on my website too. I mean, we're selling it on my website already. So
So just keep going to Michael English Music.
EnglishMusic.com.
Right. Well, sing a little something from where you are, just like a little verse of "Where Could I Go But to the Lord" or whatever you want to sing.
Well, are you going to sing with me?
Well, because of the internet, you
Because
know,
there's a delay. I
Yeah.
thought Zoom you could do that. This is not Zoom.
no, on Zoom you can't do it either, really. But they
Really?
they make it look like you can. Everybody is recording their own part, and then they send it in, and then they
Match it
because
up.
of the delay on the internet. But we
I
could
can
do
hear
it.
myself back in the back there. So
Yeah.
I know.
So what we can do it this way though is, I just sang a verse. Living, you could sing a verse, and then I'll come in and sing a verse. I mean, just whatever. Sing a line, I'll sing a line, whatever. You sing a verse of "Living Below."
See if I can remember. It's been so long since I've even sung.
Ah,
Living below in this old sinful world, hardly a comfort can afford. Striving alone
to face temptation.
to face temptation's hold.
Brother, won't you tell me?
Where could I go but to the Lord?
Oh,
Wish
yes.
we could do harmony.
Whoa, no, probably not.
Where would you be your note?
Where your note is? Where could I go?
Oh, where could I go?
It's not possible.
You're
is
trying
it?
to do my face and do the part, right?
I know.
That's hard.
Oh, but if we were in the same room, we could do it. We know how to do that.
Oh, I
This is live, Ramona. Ramona Davidson just asked, is this live? Yes, it is. I saw that comment go by. Wonderful, Michael McCracken. Bless your heart, Michael. I bet you're tone deaf because we really weren't that good just then. No, I'm kidding. Michael, I'm kidding. I don't.
Hey, you know about this video? We did this video. I mean, we planned to do this video way before COVID.
Oh.
And then COVID hit, and Bill was like, he was not going to go anywhere. He nor Gloria. I don't know how they got it because they were so careful.
Right.
But he let me know we had a date, and I can't remember, honey. Do you remember what month it was? A few months ago, July or something like that. And Bill texted me, said, "Listen, don't go anywhere. Stay home. Don't get this COVID. I want to get this video done." And so we didn't go anywhere. The only place we went was straight to Alexandria, and they sprayed us off, and we did the video.
Wow. Isn't that something? Well, this is like nothing I've ever known before.
Oh, I know, right?
You know, I mean, in my life,
I never thought this would happen in my lifetime or our lifetime.
I know.
And I hate to talk about it so much, but there's a new strain out there.
Yeah. Is there a new
strain?
Oh Lord, well.
Yeah, it's already in Colorado. I forget what they call it.
Yeah.
And hopefully, they said that this shot should work for that too.
Let's just hope it does.
Yeah.
And if it doesn't, we'll see you on the other side. You know, there's no pandemics in Glory Land.
No, hallelujah.
That sounds like a song. There'll be no pandemic in Glory Land.
Somebody's probably already done that. and used the music from an old hymn.
It's probably to the tune of highly blessed and favored. What's that one? Greatly blessed. Highly favored.
It's already been done once.
3 times. 2 or 3 times.
Yeah.
All the gold in California, greatly blessed. Let's just do it again. So, Michael,
that's easier that way.
Why are you excited about this? I've seen the DVD, and I know why I'm excited about it. A lot of good Michael English singing in it, which is nice. A lot of good talking as far as you and Bill discussing your life.
Yeah, I'll be honest with you. I didn't even realize there were that many clips of me. I was wondering, had I not gone back when you and I went back 8-9 years ago, would there had still been enough? And then after I saw it, there still would have been enough. But it was just good to have the new stuff in there too, just to go from where it began. It's kind of crazy, all the hairstyles, right?
Oh yeah, yeah.
From both of us.
If I just not done the mullet, I'd been fine.
I know.
The mullet is the only
that mullet.
Huh?
I always love working on that mullet.
and it was a beautiful mullet. I mean, it was just straight, thick. Very straight, and I loved it because I was fresh out of Liberty, where you weren't allowed to have hair touching your ears. So I just flinged that mullet, and I was so thrilled to have some hair. If you watch that first video,
dressed like you were in jail.
What?
Dressed like you were in jail in that suit.
Oh, that striped suit.
That happened to me too. The same thing, because I was with a group called the Singing American. And the owner of that group was as strict. He was independent Baptist as anybody.
Yeah.
Couldn't touch the ear, couldn't touch the collar.
Right.
And if it did, one time my mustache, which I already had the mustache when I came with him, so he allowed me to have that.
Oh.
But one time my mustache got just a little too long. And so he got me in his office. He said, "I'm not going to pay you until you cut that." That's how strict. Wow. So I grew it. I did the same thing. I just went crazy. Got a perm. Remember that first? Oh my gosh. I put makeup on and looked like a
If people wouldn't be so strict, we wouldn't go so crazy when we got a little freedom.
Right, see?
I never got a mullet. I have
I'm
eyes.
telling you.
I know how bad
Had
that
one
looked,
too.
but I was
Same
so
thing.
thrilled to be free. I just couldn't wait to be able to sling my hair.
Me too.
Well, I love the DVD. I love the video. Hello, Donna Latham Patterson. I love her. She's always around here. She remembers when you were with the Singing Americans. She said she saw you with the Singing.
Really?
Yeah.
Donna,
Donna Latham.
which time? I was with them 2 different times. I wonder
With-
which time.
Singing Americans, you were with them 2 times?
Yep.
Huh.
That was my
you're
first
with,
professional gig in 1980.
And you're with a
And
vocal
then,
band 2 times.
and then I went with the Goodmans in 81. And then I went back with the Singing Americans. And then I went with the Gaithers.
Yeah. And then you went on your own.
Yeah.
And then
Then he called me. That's when
what year was that? When he
can't
called me?
remember.
He
Guy
called
had
me
left,
and you and
and he called me and he asked if I'd do it, and I said absolutely, man. And I'm not saying this because you're, interviewing me, but that just the thought of singing harmony again with you was
I agree.
was enough for me.
It was for me too. I still think me
I
and you-
remember my little girl, Bella. She was like 4 years old, something like that. And I got off the phone with Bill, and I came into the room, and I started saying, Bill asked me to join the Gaithers, if I wanted to join the Gaithers, if I wanted a job back with the Gaithers. And so everybody was like, yeah, this is great. And my daughter just looked at me and says, yay, Daddy's got a job.
Yay!
Oh, finally,
got it.
Daddy's got a job.
Job. Isn't that
gosh.
great? How old is she now?
She is 16.
Is she? How beautiful is she?
She's gorgeous.
Is she?
Absolutely gorgeous, and she knows it.
And she knows it?
Yeah.
Oh, that's funny.
I'll be honest with you, for this, hey, I know I'm sounding old, but with the internet and social media, it's scary having a kid these days.
Is it?
Yeah. I mean, it's hard to keep up with it all. So all we can do is just pray.
And you've got now your old Megan is how old? She's got
Gosh. She's
got-
like 38, 35.
Are you
35?
kidding? Now,
There's too many of them now. I'm losing track.
how is and wait, how many kids does she have?
She's got 3 daughters.
Does she?
Yep. So that means I have 2 daughters and 3 granddaughters. No boys. There's just not enough oomph in me to get a boy.
There's no testosterone left.
No.
You wasted it in the 80s.
Yeah.
Hey, y'all. Glad you're tuning in. 2,972 of you. And I want to tell you that in January, we believe the 22nd, the best of Michael English is hitting America and the
Yeah.
world. Isn't that cool that, Michael, you're in Nashville, I'm in Houston, and yet we are seen around the world? Yeah, it's so
know.
cool to read the comments from Australia, from Brazil, from New Zealand, places I've never been. I've been to Australia and I've been to Brazil.
Well, we
but
went to Brazil, but you've been a lot more places than I have. But
I've not been to New Zealand, and that would be fun.
no, but you were in Australia, though.
Yeah, yeah.
And they kind of talk the same.
Yeah, they do, and they're close.
But yeah, I think that's not that I'm proud of living in the USA, and I love the friends and fans and stuff. But it's just something a little bit crazy about people across the world loving your music or even having a chance to even listen to it.
Oh, I know.
That's
or
really
even,
cool.
Or even knowing who you are, you know.
Right.
But they've watched those Gaither videos, and there have been people who watched them under the oppression of communism, where they had to keep their windows blacked out while they did it. Remember when we went? Were you with us? I think you were. When we went, they had to have bodyguards at the front of the stage to hold hands across because the people were so thrilled. They had listened to the music quietly under the
That was
roof.
in Brazil.
No, that was in no. The one I'm thinking of is it was a communist country like Romania or somewhere.
Oh, I didn't go to the communist country.
And it was so amazing because they were so thrilled to be able to hear it loudly because they had always had to listen to the music quietly. That's what I remember.
Yeah,
Anyway, from 1988, you joined the vocal band what year? 86?
85.
85? Then I came along in 88.
85, 86, something like that. Yeah.
Yeah. Boy, those were
Those,
some good years. And remember
Me
Terry?
and you and Terry Franklin.
That's what I was just going to say.
Yeah.
When we did that album, it's still my favorite vocal band record.
It's
Southern Classics.
Southern Classics. Yeah. That's the best one, I think.
The harmony, the blend.
Yeah. You can't get any better. I mean, you know what? I'm serious. It's not because I'm on it or you're on it, but and maybe people tell me that, but I truly believe there's so many who really, when they say it, they mean it.
Yeah.
That's their favorite vocal band record.
Well, I mean it.
I do too.
Yeah. Will Terry Franklin ever come to a reunion? Brad Crown wants to know. Brad, I'd like to know that myself. I
Be
don't
nice
understand.
with them.
I do not understand why he doesn't come.
I don't
But
either.
He chooses not to. And I hate that.
Yeah, it's kind of weird. It's like a bad divorce, I guess.
Yeah, I guess so. I don't know. It wasn't. I was around through all that, and I don't even know what happened.
I really don't either.
All I know, he was here one minute, gone the next. Mark, didn't you go to Jerusalem? I have been to Jerusalem. Yes, Jennifer. Mark, where can I get that record? Now, it's not a record. It's Michael, the best of Michael English.
You might be talking about the Southern Classics.
Oh, Southern Classics. You're right. Thank you, Mike. I bet you could go to Gaither.com and purchase it, or you could go to Amazon probably, or Apple. Maybe Apple.
I'm sure Bill's got a million copies ready to sell.
Oh yeah, he's sitting on go. He'll drive them to your house and through the trunk of his car. So, are you working on anything new?
Well, actually, I'm getting ready to go in and do like a hymn record. I know that's people have done those,
But they're great.
over and over again, but I've never done one.
You
So
haven't.
no. So Bill, we did with a vocal band.
Are you going to do it with
but,
Bill?
Well, Bill's wanting me to. He's helping me find the songs, and Benji and I are probably going to go over his house and just do it over there and try to stay safe.
Yes.
I'm gonna get that shot first before I go anywhere.
Hey, listen now. On that hymns record, I think me, you, and a good tenor
Yeah.
could
Would you do that?
in a heartbeat. Oh yes, I do a trio of me, you, and someone who can blend with us. And if they can't blend with us, they can't blend with anyone. So
Nah, I'm telling you.
Obviously.
We can find somebody.
a Jay DeMarcus, a Terry Franklin,
Well, I don't know if Bill would let the what's his name that sings with them now, the tenor. He sang with us on one of your records. Remember?
who?
Reggie.
Reggie. Oh, yeah. We don't want to break up Bill's group. But that was a good sound. I cannot bear the cross to yon city. Well, that was good that night, remember?
I know.
In Hollywood.
Yeah.
That was fun. Let's see if anybody's got any questions. Someone said, do we know when the reunion has been scheduled for? Leanne Dempsey, I don't know, but I bet if you go to Gaither.com, if it has been rescheduled, it will be there, whenever the next one is. Hello, Hannah Gadledge. She says, which is something evidently you're absolute nothing can match the vocal band harmony. Love you all. Listen all the time. Thank you, Karen Wiggins. Thank y'all. Let's see. Anybody else got Michael sitting? Last night while watching your videos, Mark, a couple of them, Michael sitting behind you, so patient, laughing at you. I was laughing so hard a neighbor yelled out his window, asked me what was so funny. I said, Mark
No
Lowry,
way.
and he laughed. That is funny. Your neighbors are too close.
They sure are.
They are too close.
Or she's way too loud.
She's too close. That is funny. She's way too loud. Oh my goodness. I'm
Hey,
busy.
have you done any dates?
Actually, I've done some of those like, hey, Kenny Tucker. He said he's visiting Houston right now. I have done like some of the senior events.
During COVID?
Yeah, but they sit
Wow.
6 feet apart. Jerry, Tall B wants to know how tall is Michael. I wonder why she wants to know that.
6'4".
You 6'4", Michael? Still?
Yeah.
You
So,
haven't
so far, I haven't checked in a while. But
You hadn't
I
started
was last
shrinking?
time
Hey, Brian Monahan says Piece of the Rock is still a favorite. That was a good
Wow.
record.
It really was, wasn't it?
Yeah.
It's never talked about, but there's some songs on that I can go back to listen now like it's the first time.
And you know who produced that?
Oh yeah,
Cheryl Rogers. I've been in touch with her.
Have you?
Yeah, oh yeah. We sure.
She is so talented. I'm surprised that
talented.
she's not like in Hollywood and done all kinds of stuff
I
out there,
know.
writing all kinds of music for,
I know.
you know,
She's
scores.
amazing. She is amazing. And just a sweetheart. We had some drama during those years.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh.
I was spread way too thin.
That was the
I'll
first time
never forget.
What? Go ahead.
Well, I mean, I was doing my Holding Out Hope solo record. I was doing solo concert. We were doing Gaither vocal band concerts, and we were doing the vocal band record all at the same time. And we are at Omni Sound, and this was back when we got in a room all together
Right.
and sang.
Right.
And that room was the size of a closet.
Right. And that was a recording studio. Omni Sound is a
Yeah.
recording.
And so,
And I'm just, I am clueless because I'm not under all this pressure he's under. I'm just having the big old time. Next thing I know, somebody takes their headphones off, throws them on the floor, marches out and leaves. And I am just, what happened? What? Did the Lord come? What happened?
I heard later Bill says, let him go. Just
Is
let
that
him
what
go."
he said? Yeah,
Have
he
you
gone.
seen that commercial where the guy is going, we all see it. We
Yes.
all see it.
Yes.
He's got blue hair.
I love that commercial.
I know. But that was kind of the way it was. Let him go.
Yeah, he gone.
He gone.
But you know what?
But when we were so closed up in that room, all four of us together, we could smell each other's armpits, and it was just, and if one person messed up, and some did, then we'd all have to do it again.
Oh, yeah. Oh, and I know, bless your heart. That really shouldn't have been done that way. Not with me. You can do
Well,
that.
no, I'm basically talking about Bill, but
Oh, well, but me and Bill, I mean, because
you had your part down because you learned your part by itself.
Yeah, I would memorize it.
But
Okay, I love you.
she did a great job though, because she made it hard for everybody though.
Randall Stewart says, Midnight Cry and In Christ Alone. I think he's I don't know if he's recommending songs for your hymnal, but hymns need to be hymns. That's too current. Do you have?
No, that's not.
Red,
It feels old enough to be a hymn.
I am old enough to be a hymn.
Those songs feel like it old enough to.
What would be what's a hymn that you couldn't live without? What's one that is definitely going on there? Do you have a favorite hymn?
You know what? I really don't. I like all the hymns. But Bill finds hymns that people have never heard of, which
Yeah.
makes it new to us.
Right.
And so I'm looking forward to doing some of that.
Yeah.
But I will tell you one song I'm doing is not a, and I did it once on a video, It was a kind of a one-time video thing, day with. And I think it was right during COVID or right before COVID, we weren't doing anything, so we needed to do something. But I'm doing the Howard Goodman song, I Don't Regret a Mile.
Oh, yeah.
And I did it. It's such a, it just happened. Bo Cooper, my piano player for years, and now he plays for David Foster and everybody.
Wow.
But he came and did it with me. I just knew I wanted to do it, so I told him to listen to it. So we got there, had no idea what we were going to do, and we just kind of went through it. Why don't you do this? Why don't you do that? And I'm telling you, it turned out amazing.
I bet.
It's completely different than the way the Goodmans did it. It's got, when I get to the last chorus, I don't want to give it all away.
How do we
but
get to hear
we go
that?
to a really cool,
Is
I
that-
don't regret a mile. Just put a little blue to it. I've traveled for the Lord. And that, I'm telling you, honest to goodness, Mary Did You Know lyrics and that lyric is my favorite lyrics of all time
Really?
as far as Christian music.
Yeah.
It's just brilliant because, his recitation.
Jeff Hooper said, you guys have to get Steve Green to be your tenor. He would do it. Could he still do that? Boy, that was a great tenor.
I think he could. Last time I heard him sing, and my voice is lowered, so
Yeah, and I can sing bass like a.
if we do it in the morning, I can do it. I can sing
I
bass.
don't regret a mile. Oh, Mike, don't you though? When you see those videos late at night or whenever you find one of those videos and you just see dead, me, dead, Bill, dead. But wouldn't you love to go back?
I did that. I just did that recently with Tracy. We were looking at all the videos, and it was the one where all the videos started. What's the song? Living Below. That was on that record.
Right.
I can't remember.
Yeah.
Reunion or something.
Uh-huh.
And then I saw there's Jay Cass, there's George Jones, there's Buck Rambo, there's Vestal, and then there's you and your mullet, and Larry Gatlin.
Yeah.
And it was only, of all those, it was 3 of us that's still alive.
And was that singer that we all love? He died at 45. He was on the first video. Kenny Henson.
Oh gosh. Yeah.
He was on there too.
That was that's a voice that went way too. But you know what? Let me go back to the people who are gone.
Right.
I hope this makes sense. Sometimes I say things and it's like, but there's this Andy Griffith show, and there's a show where Opie gets he slingshots and hits a bird, and it upsets him so much. He's like, "Please live, please live." You remember that?
Yes.
And then Andy helps him and he nurses him back to health.
Yes.
And all that kind of stuff. And finally, Andy says, "Son, I think he's ready to go." And Andy and Opie didn't want to do it, but he finally let him go. And Opie says, "Boy, Paul, that cage sure looks empty." And Andy says, "Yeah, but aren't the trees pretty full, or beautifully full?"
I know.
And that kind of reminds me of all these people of we miss them and everything, but don't you imagine what heaven sounds
Heaven's
like?
Choir.
Yeah.
Can you imagine?
No.
Oh, wow.
And then we'll get to join them.
I can't wait. Well, I will wait, and
Well,
I
me
can
too.
wait.
I
know. I can't wait.
No, not now, Lord.
on national YouTube. Michael, I've enjoyed this. Okay, everybody, go to michaelenglishmusic.com And if you're wondering when it will be, I'm sure you will let everyone know.
Yes.
At that when it will be, because we think
And
it's
how many times you do this show here?
how many times I do it every day.
Oh, do you?
You know, if I
Well,
feel
I'll
like
tell you
it.
what I'll do. I will text you and tell you for sure when it's out, and you can just kind of say it
Oh
for
yeah,
sure.
I'll announce it because
But it is. But Kevin says pretty much January 22nd
and it'll be
is.
one of those morning, premieres. I've watched several of them. He did a Christmas one. Bill did a vocal band one, I think. Anyway, so this will be exciting. I mean, everybody will want to watch this one.
I tell you, I didn't want to do. I wanted to do it, but I'm one of those type of people. Truly, like the Hollywood actors who never seen their movies. I'd rather not see anything I'm on. I hate to see anything I'm on, and I don't want to hear anything unless it's been fixed really well.
Yeah.
But so I dreaded seeing this. But the truth of the matter, not trying to sell it or anything, because that's in God's hands. But when I watched it, I was starting to cringe when it turned on, and then I sat there mesmerized by how great, not by me,
Right.
but how great Bill did, and how it was so real. And Bill told me how great it was. And he just went on and on and on. And Gloria, they wanted me to call him that night, say, let us know what you think.
Yeah.
And I told him, I called him, and I was talking like this so fast, I couldn't believe how great it was. And I loved it. And then I said, there was only one thing that I didn't like. And I said, the fact that I couldn't be right before you when I'm watching it.
Oh.
And that's the truth. And they just loved it. They were so proud of it.
No one loves what God is allowing him to do more than Bill Gaither. I mean, he loves this music.
I've never seen anybody love it like
I
that.
haven't either. But he called me and said, you're not going to believe this. And he sent it to me. And of course, I watched it. Then I called you and told you how much I loved it. And everybody's going to love it. And you know what I think also, Mike? You're older now. And, it's like looking at a photo of yourself 30 years ago when I thought I was fat.
Right.
I wasn't fat 30 years ago. I'm fat now. But back then I thought I was fat. So here's the thing. You are looking at a different perspective. You had no idea how great you were, But everybody who knows you knows how great you are. And you've still got it. I don't know if you can hit the same notes you used to, but boy, the passion is still there. You still run the lyrics through your brain, which I adore. Anyone who will do that. And so I can't wait for
I run them through there, hopefully to remember them when they come out.
Yeah. Hey, Maxine Peppers Holloway pre-ordered hers. I guess you can go and pre-order it.
Maxine.
Yeah. I guess you can pre-order it.
Yeah, from our site. I'm not sure about Gaither's site.
Yeah, both.
Yeah, both of it. But
okay, yeah. If you'd like to pre-order this DVD, go to gaither.com or michaelenglishmusic.com. Mike, I love you.
Love you too, buddy.
And I'm glad you're doing good. And I thank all 2,840 of you who are watching on 4 different platforms all over the world. Thank y'all for tuning in. And I really appreciate it. Yeah.
I'm so thankful that many on a what, Monday afternoon?
Isn't that
That's
something?
pretty crazy.
And I will see you all tomorrow. Thank you for tuning in to Mondays with Mark. We'll see you next Monday night, 7 p.m. Central, right here, wherever you saw our program. YouTube, be sure and like us and ring the bell. Facebook, please share our program. And we will see you next Monday night, 7 p.m. Central, for another Mondays with Mark.